we'll have this discussion.
Discussion? What discussion?
This is a discussion combustion.
Coming to you from Denver, Colorado, this is Discussion Combustion Podcast with your hosts, Kevin Batstone and Arthur Raw.
You guys are making me fucking nervous.
Well, no, because like, you know how sometimes things drip down the bottle or drip down the cup?
Drip on the laptop.
I do one straight on Gloria.
I think I spilled a beer on your laptop one time.
Oh, dude, we spilled so much shit on my laptop. I remember Mark had to rebuild the laptop one time.
Thank you.
Remember when the Dark Lord was hanging out?
What was that? What is this?
It's Crown.
Okay. Cheers.
Welcome in.
Are we charged? Are we charged up?
We're live.
All right.
We're going.
DCPC Christmas
Cheers.
special.
Merry Christmas.
Cheers.
Welcome in.
Cheers, Kev.
Everybody. Cheers, guys. You enjoy your whiskey. I'm gonna have
Love you guys. Thanks for
my
having me on.
non-elks.
You ready?
Cheers. Are you taking the whole thing? Like a shot?
Yeah.
You're not sipping?
It's Christmas time, guys.
No, I mean, do we sip normally?
So
I think
while they
sipping-
figure
I
this
think it's
out, I'll
normally
tell you what's
sipping.
going on here.
I'll sip right now.
It is
Okay.
currently Friday, Saturday, September 21st. We're gonna post the latest.
September.
December. I don't even know what fucking month it is.
I know, and you're drinking sodas.
I'm not even drinking alcohol.
Okay, I'm going to take this one. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Christmas special. We're recording this on the 21st of December.
It is December.
Yes, and we have our good friend who's been with us since the foundation of Discussion
Since day
Combustion,
one.
Jamie Roehrich, back in here. We got Christmas presents on the table. We will be opening those a little bit later
At some
today.
point in the show. We don't know when.
And these are always great conversations having you and Jamie.
Yes, and again, I say it every time I'm on here. I mean, you guys would have done this no matter what, but I'm
But you gave
humbled that you guys.
It wouldn't be where it's at.
I know. I'm
You gave us
humbled
the-
that you guys keep saying if it wasn't for Jamie. You guys had this idea before.
We did
I
92
even
episodes in your basement.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
92.
That's a lot.
That got us the momentum.
Right? Okay.
To-
Well,
So
Cheers.
You're part of the team. In the wall downstairs.
I know. Had to paint over it recently.
For the folks that have been with us for a long time, you remember after the program we would take a guest photo on that wall, and everyone would sign it, and we'd have all this shit all over it. That wall was epic.
Yeah.
At least we still have pictures of it. You know, but that's how we would do it back in the old
The
days.
basement was epic.
It was.
Man, we partied down there so hard.
Oh, if those walls could talk.
Some good energy down there.
There was a lot of creativity down there, you know, between this program, between the Ridge Runners, between the Explosive, and whatever the fuck else we would do on Friday night. Drugs, darts,
Karaoke.
Yeah.
Drinking.
a lot of drinking.
You and I would have our binge nights just listening to one fight song all night long.
Remember, my neck would hurt so bad the next day from headbanging.
What?
Jamie and I killed like a 30-pack of some hillbilly beer.
Dude, we were throwing beer cans everywhere. We were
In the
wasted.
basement, just hucking them?
Oh, yeah.
We were finding them. Probably they're still down there.
You probably found them in bushes outside even.
Dude, I literally like put my house up for sale on June. It hasn't sold, but when I started cleaning shit out, I had to hire people to come clean the basement out. And your guys is fucking, dude, the amount of Budweiser case boxes that were
yeah.
shoved in the
that
corner.
one corner, yeah, I know the corner.
It was.
I drink
dude,
a lot of beer then.
we were like moving stuff around. I'm like, holy fuck.
Well, you got to remember, we would drink a 12-pack every episode.
I know. And then Kelly was like, aren't your friends going to come clean it up? I was like, I thought they did.
I would have come clean it up. I didn't know there was that, you know.
Okay, I'm not yelling at you, but you start moving the rubble around. You know, we're talking about the chaos at the basement. You
I
didn't
had
even-
so much shit back there.
Well, yeah, because remember you guys had the curtains up.
Oh,
I
there was
think
so much shit
You
hidden
just
back
like
there.
open up the curtains and just like, dude. I mean, they were nicely stacked,
Yeah.
but it was like what was a Minecraft? It was like a Minecraft fucking
A
castle.
Budweiser box.
Yeah, going on.
You
back
built
there.
one in here, too. Actually,
I did build one here.
Kevin has a thing for doing that.
Yeah,
not
he likes
anymore.
He does have a
I
thing
think
for
it's like a badge of like, look what I've done.
Yeah, look how much of an idiot I've been.
Yeah, I've conquered another block.
Look how much
Yes.
alcohol I consumed.
He still takes badges. It's just not alcohol boxes anymore.
No, it's not alcohol boxes. It's
It's a different type of badge.
yeah. I mean, you just never know what it's going to be, really. You know, sometimes it's No Nut November. Sometimes it's Dick
Yeah,
Down
we
December.
need to talk about that because I just don't understand how that's healthy for a man.
Well, I can tell you this: I won't do the challenge again. But it's good to do a challenge every once in a while.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's a fitness challenge, 30 days of no sugar, you know, stuff like that.
Why?
And just see what you're capable of. You don't know what you're capable of.
I'm like really into this like whole man movement thing.
Okay.
I'm not talking like chauvinistic stuff, but like I think people need to understand men more.
Masculine energy.
Yeah, and like men more. And I recently watched something where this old timer was talking, And he goes, if a woman could just like reach into a man's brain for one day,
Sex.
because men,
That's what they're going to see.
well, they're going to focus on the thing that that they feel like is threatening against them the most. But I mean, if they could literally reach into our brains and see what we go through every day,
Yeah.
we can literally think about like 10,000 things in one day. That's why women don't understand them. Like, I'm a blue collar, worker guy, and you come home and I literally tell Kelly, I was like, I just need an hour. Give me 1 hour.
I'm the same way.
Yeah, give me 1 hour. Let me have my cocktail. Let me have a few beers, and let me just like unwind from my job and all the other things I've been thinking about. And then I promise you, I'm like totally invested in what your concerns are, what your thoughts are, and I can honestly answer you.
Yeah, I think that's perfectly
yeah.
healthy because you're running the show. You're like, look, this is how tonight's going to go down. I need a minute, and then it's all about you, baby.
Yeah, I don't think it's running the show. I just think for a man to answer your significant other correctly without having to think too much, because women, like, you walk in the door and there's a million questions. Like, I mean, there's just like, and you got so much stuff going on anyway. And I think men just go, okay. They close their eyes and go, okay, I'll get to it. And they didn't even hear. I think it's a habit
Of just being a yes man.
Yeah, just like, okay, I'll get to it, this and that. And you sit down and they're still talking, and it sounds horrible. It sounds like I'm like, I'm not talking crap about women. It's just, we're just different speed, and they're still talking. We're not soaking any of that in when you first come home from
What about the He-Man Woman Hater Club, Jamie?
Well, yeah, dude, we're talking.
That was 15 years ago.
Yeah, that's a long time ago.
It's over. We burned it down.
Yeah, I mean, I think you still have a leg in the fight there. I think.
I don't know if I want to be in that club anymore.
Yeah, that sounds like a lame club.
Yeah, it was a very depressing.
It was dark.
Yeah, dark.
Very dark.
Sad.
That's a good club when you just got out of a relationship.
And that's what it was.
That's a good club to be in.
It's a very comforting club when you're in that position.
Yeah. Dude, we were so sad back then. You got to remember that we all said we were going to move to Arizona.
Right.
And we're going to make a little commune, with our little campers in the desert.
I still want to do that.
It's going to be campers?
Yeah, in campers.
Redneck
We're just,
shit.
Okay. We were just going to, and we'd have our little, campfire in the middle.
Rattlesnake skulls.
Yeah, and we were just going to sit there, until we needed ice. And then we'd go into like civilization.
And Jamie would sit there with his pet lizard.
Yeah, pet lizard. Can't forget
And then we'd
the
have
pet
Brother
lizard.
Mark there, to fix things.
Yeah.
Mark would be the fix-it guy. And then I'll be the entertainer.
That's how sad and dark that era was.
It was pretty rough.
I mean, Brother Blue Eyes right now, he's got a good
Brother
woman.
Blue Eyes, I like that.
I got a good woman. Kevin's still,
Being a dumbass.
No, not being dumbass. You're
Kevin's being a ladies' man. He's courting and being a gentleman to these women.
Absolutely. I 100% believe in that. I'm not,
And you're being upfront and honest.
Of course.
And what else?
I like the courting.
Karmically wise?
You got to court and date.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to just be upfront.
That's old school,
Yeah.
Chivalry.
Kevin is constantly buying a used car, and he's just going to constantly just test drive and check out the warranties and
Make sure the horn works.
yeah,
that's a great sounding horn.
Put some bells and whistles on it.
yeah. It's a good horn. That's a good horn.
That's quite the analogy, Jimmy.
Yeah.
But, look, we're getting older.
Yeah.
All of us are getting older. Brother Mark couldn't make it here today. We're probably going to get
tried.
Damon.
Brother Mark, did we send him a proper brother invite?
Yeah, absolutely. Jamie did, and I did.
you?
I called him.
I mean, we would have set up.
He's
We got
sleeping.
a fourth mic.
He's sleeping.
Yeah, he said he had stuff to do, and he just woke up and got to the show.
That's usually an early riser. I'm surprised. Trim, I'm surprised.
Mark is not an early riser if he doesn't have to work.
Yeah, me neither.
Is that right? I thought he was always
He's
the
fucking
first one up.
narcoleptic.
I'm getting up at like 9 o'clock if I don't have to wake up.
Dude, that's late for me.
Is that late for you?
What time do
Yeah.
you get up on your day off?
7,
Yeah,
Really?
6. I mean,
6.
dude,
That's like-
I'm serious. I'm old. I mean, I'm like sitting up watching my like YouTube videos and all this stuff. I have a few cocktails, and by 8 o'clock, I'm looking at Kelly go, fuck, it's 8 o'clock.
yeah.
We
Yeah.
should probably go to bed.
I can see that. You're watching Discussion Combustion, and you're
Yeah.
like, all right, it's time
Yeah.
for bed.
Yeah.
Have Kevin's silky smooth radio voice.
I'll talk
be
you
a
to
lullaby
sleep.
to sleep.
Yeah,
And my Rudolph
there's only so many sweaters that you can watch with the drawn on.
with the
nose.
drawn-on nose. Yeah, about that. So this sweater, we're going to have to go camera 4, I think. No, yeah. So the sweater used to have an actual nose, and it fell off. It was like a little fuzz ball. And Art was like, man.
So was it like glued on or something?
No,
Yeah,
it was like
a red
It was kind
fuzzball.
of sewed on, and it fell off. And so
Yeah,
then he
but
just
how was it attached?
Sewed
it
on.
was sewn on. And then it fell off. I probably fucking whapped it or something and yoinked it off. And so Art's like, we got to put a nose on that son of a bitch.
Yeah, it looks better with the little black
It
spot.
does. I think it looks
Yeah.
nice. We're very festive
I mean,
today.
it looks real
It's a
as
Sharpie.
far as a sweater. I
Yeah.
guess.
Oh, it's a real sweater.
Yeah. Why?
It was
It's a
probably
real
made in
sweater.
Zimbabwe or something. Speaking of Zimbabwe, so on Happy Friday last week, we did an article. Check this out, Jamie. There's a condom shortage in Zimbabwe. Okay? They
Why
can't
is there always a condom shortage in these like third world, like small?
Well, because they're not as fortunate as we are.
Yeah.
You know, they're just less fortunate. But people are still doing sex, of course. And so they've been using baby socks as a replacement,
like actual socks.
like actual socks.
That's got to be thrilling for a woman.
And so we got to debate on Happy Friday. We're like, how would that even
Sock burn.
How would that even work?
A baby sock.
Well, I mean, they've been known not to be well endowed in that part of the world. And look, everybody comes in different shapes and sizes, but you would think a baby sock wouldn't be enough to encapsulate.
Well, so this is my conclusion on that is like I believe that it would help decrease the distribution of semen, but it would not stop the spread of STDs.
Well, I think the idea
Well,
is
okay. Let's go back what we were taught in like sex ed. So STDs are spread every time you have sex. You get microscopic tears in skin,
Yeah.
right.
and that's how it's spread.
And friction.
So even if you had a sock, I get what you're saying. Would it soak through the sock?
Yeah, it would soak through the
Yeah.
sock. And like semen would still get through the sock too.
I feel
Well,
like
yeah,
but I feel like the sock would soak up some of
I wouldn't
the,
say
some
that's
of
the
semen.
best way of not getting pregnant. I mean, yeah.
Oh no, it's not a
Yeah.
good contraceptive.
Well,
It's
so
a
then-
horrible contraceptive all the way around.
No, it's not a good solution. But Zimbabwe was trying to get creative. So what would be a good solution? If you don't have
Saran wrap,
Ziploc bags.
Ziploc bags. I
feel like that would hurt.
Saran
Ziploc?
wrap.
A
Just
sock?
well, a sock.
just go to the
A
thighs.
sock is like a sponge. So think of
You know?
a woman.
No, that's
So,
what I'm saying.
I mean, you like do like a stroke and a half.
Yeah.
You pretty much like you better have like a
it just absorbed all the moisture.
yeah. You better have like a like a ketchup bottle of like lube just like squirting.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get. You have to play the game a little differently.
Yeah.
You're just gonna have to get creative.
Yeah. There's
I
not
would,
a whole.
I would just raw dog it at that point.
Yeah, at that
I guess,
point, I mean,
yeah.
if you have to use a sock, I mean,
Yeah.
I just really, I agree. I don't understand what a sock's really going to
Yeah,
do.
it's like okay.
I think it's more of a mental thing.
Sometimes faking it is pointless. And if you don't have the condom and you really need to have sex, just hit the thighs up, hit the chest up, use your hands. There's other ways to get this done. If you want to have safe sex or sexual encounters, you could do it safely without spreading stuff. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
There's
fair.
like different ways to do it.
Yeah, but we're guys.
Yeah, so you hit up the thighs, hit up the chest. Yeah,
I mean,
I can only say that so professionally.
I mean, this is a Christmas special. Should be, we're going off the rails a little bit, but who cares? This is what we do at DCPC.
Yeah, so what do you guys think are in these presents? Kev, what do you think is in that present I got you?
hopefully it's some lube after this conversation because I don't.
Were you getting all worked up?
No, I'm just saying. I mean,
You're gonna go have to cram her one out?
I'm going to mail it to Zimbabwe or whatever.
Zimbabwe. You're gonna mail him some rubbers?
That and some lube, because the whole baby sock thing. I mean, even a baby sock, dude. Like seriously, what is that going to cover? How do they keep it on? How do they not lose it? I bet you they spend more time trying to find what they've lost.
That's a treacherous place to be in.
You ever been to that?
I
part
mean,
of the world?
does it like just cover like the head and like a quarter of the shaft?
Well, that's what I was saying. I think that they're not as well endowed over in that part of the world as the other parts of the world. So I don't know. It was a Happy Friday article we did.
Yeah,
and
but
then
think about it.
It's got everyone thinking.
I'm not saying I'm like a racehorse, home-wise,
right? No, me either.
but baby sock,
it wouldn't work.
yeah, it just wouldn't
It
work.
wouldn't- it wouldn't do anything.
If you want to do that, like the whole, give it all,
It's not going to work.
yeah, you better have something holding that thing on. Like, there's not like
Suspenders.
suspenders.
And they attach to your balls.
yeah, like yeah.
Yeah.
You couldn't do a rubber band.
A rubber band
you
would
could,
be a
but-
good idea.
yeah.
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 Yeah, just My mind is going like wild right now. How did you find this?
So Happy Friday is a wild show. I don't know if you ever tuned into it.
No.
The idea is Art and I try to find articles that you're not going to hear about, like on.
How is that happy though?
Well, it's
Because it's stupid.
they call it a happy sock.
it's ridiculous.
It's satire.
Yeah.
That program is just us
It's
being
like
silly.
s-
I mean, have you
stupid-
seen it, Jamie? I wear these fucking glasses on the show with a sport coat.
Oh, I thought you wore those all the time.
No, that's just Happy Friday.
Oh,
Yeah.
Those
yeah,
glasses
but
are
that's not stupid. I mean,
no.
it's
Well, that's
just-
America.
yeah, that's
That's badass.
very patriotic.
Yeah. See, I like that.
Yeah, no, the glasses aren't stupid, but it's a gimmick, is what it is.
It's
and
we have fun.
Yeah, it's like a fun show. It's sometimes serious
It's not
discussion.
quite like the shit
makes
show.
It makes itself there.
So
but
should we be fun right now,
We are having fun.
or
Yeah,
should we
I
be
mean,
serious?
whatever,
Because everything I said was pretty serious.
whatever
Yeah.
you
No,
want
this
to
is
portray.
serious.
Yeah.
Or it could be AI. Is this even real? You know, who even knows anymore?
Nah, this is totally real.
Yeah, it's pretty real. We
Yeah,
keep
you
it
guys
real.
are here.
This is pretty fucking real because I guarantee you I have a small dick, and even a baby sock isn't going to cover the whole thing. It's pretty real.
And you heard it right here on DCPC.
Hey,
Jamie
just
Roehrich.
just so you know, you brought that whole conversation up.
Well, I've been thinking about it since Happy Friday because
Yeah.
I've talked to a couple people about it throughout the week, and I was curious to see what Jamie would think about
I mean,
it.
it's one of those things that's just so ridiculous. That's so stupid.
It's ridiculous.
It's like why
I'm trying
why
to
would you think this
figure
would
out
work?
How
Like use like medical gloves over that or something. Like something else.
I mean, we literally like threw like 3 different ideas other than a baby sock.
Well, apparently they may have a lot of baby socks there. That's where a lot of them are manufactured, so they're readily available. You know, I don't know. I don't have the answers, Zimbabwe, but we're thinking of you.
Where's Zimbabwe at?
Isn't it in Africa?
Yeah, it's on
So
the. I believe it's on the east
They're
side.
not well endowed in Africa.
Well, I really don't know what I don't know. I mean,
You know
'cause
what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like, isn't that like
if that's the case? If they're
BBC is like a whole category.
if they're packing heat like that, a baby sock's not going to do a damn thing.
No.
I'm starting to call bullshit on some of this stuff. The baby sock thing was a dumb idea.
It's a terrible idea.
Yeah.
That's why we're talking about
I
it.
just don't see any. I mean, you unless you're like completely fucking sober, and you have a baby sock on your fucking winky, and it's only covering the head and, like I said, maybe a quarter of the winky.
Just to catch the liquid.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a driver, you know what I mean. If you're like,
What's up with the pull-out game? Like
that's what I'm saying.
Like,
when
are,
you
are,
do
are
that,
people
how
pulling
many-
out? Like
Yeah,
how
but-
many
but
socks
here's
have
the
been
thing.
lost?
no, but what do we
Arthur?
think the percentage of pull-outers are in the world?
Probably 65.
You think there's more pull-outers than stay-inners?
Yeah.
I want to know what the emergency rooms look like, because how many women are going to these emergency rooms and goes, oh, there's a baby sock in there.
Yeah, it's stuck.
I just don't understand
I knew
how-
someone that happened to, not with a sock, but with a
Tampon.
rubber. No, it wasn't a tampon.
So like a baby sock. So if even if it was long enough, do you have the girth to like hold it on there tight?
Yeah,
I just don't see like.
We got to get Damon involved. We're video calling him.
I don't understand how anybody ever thought this was going to work.
Yo quiero más, por favor.
I really don't know. Is Damon on meat?
No,
Do you
yo
know?
quiero.
Oh, mas,
Más, yo quiero.
Is he on here, Jamie?
piquito mas.
Yo quiero más.
I thought it was piquito mas. A little more.
You can't
No, I
call-
want-
I
I
can't.
want
It says
more,
I can't
please.
call Damon.
But poquito más, yeah, that works too. Un poco más.
We're
Por favor.
We're using up all of Kevin's Christmas gift. We didn't even get to. Well, we opened.
We
it
need
for
a
him.
napkin. We need a
We'll get it
Do you
dialed.
do you got a napkin over there?
What is going on over here,
We
guys?
need a napkin.
Well, I can't see because now I'm nervous that it might dribble, and then it dribbled.
I got some white
I
shirts.
didn't have a baby sock.
You got
Help me
you
out.
have a baby sock. Here, let me grab
I
some.
got white shirts.
I don't think Damon's.
Well, I don't think it's gonna hurt anything.
Yeah, but we got to clean up after ourselves here, Jamie. Come
I
on.
tried to call him earlier. He didn't answer.
I don't think he's gonna. Well, I told him we were gonna get
Here.
on the show.
Thanks.
You guys are making a fucking mess.
Jamie made the mess. Come on, Jamie.
I don't understand why it's always got to be about me.
Jesus. All right.
All right, he's
Thanks,
not
Kev.
answering.
Here, let me.
He's not
Here,
answering.
let me get those napkins. I want to get the rim. I want to make sure this rim job's done right.
All right, Damon. We tried getting you on the show, but you didn't answer. So
Sorry, Damon.
it's okay. We'll keep it moving. It's the holidays, and what I love about the holidays is, look, it got us all together, right? I mean,
Saturday Christmas special with a
We're-
little bit of.
and the viewers are going to see this on
Right.
Christmas morning. This will drop Christmas morning. So Hope everyone's having a fantastic day and open some gifts and enjoying family time. And we didn't just ruin your Christmas morning by talking about Zimbabwe baby socks. But, it's just one of those things.
I still think it's kind of weird.
It's a present of a conversation.
I'm literally everywhere I go for the next meeting. I'm like, if you put a baby sock on your cock and you just met some chick, how well do you think that would work? Because I'm pretty sure everybody, I hope everybody would have the same face I have, like.
Yeah, I think most people are like, what are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah.
What is going on?
I think, if you want to put a baby sock on your package for fun, to have a fun time.
Like draw a face on it?
Like just trying to, you're just having fun playing around with it. You could get in a push-up position and act like you're walking with it or something.
I think we need to get Sarah McLachlan.
Like you just start having fun with it, but to
do
use
a commercial
it as
about
protection.
Condoms.
Yeah.
Fuck the whole dog thing and the starving children. We need Sarah McLachlan to make a commercial.
What's that song that she would sing on there? Like the real sad one?
I know.
You know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It would like...
It's like Heart of an Angel or something.
Yeah.
She's like singing.
Baby socks aren't going to work.
In the arms of the angel.
I think as Americans, we have the responsibility to send condoms to Zimbabwe.
Well, we've said it here on Discussion Combustion. The Trump administration has heard it. We got to support Zimbabwe with condoms. Let's get it done, boys. Let Elon Musk run that, whatever he's got to do. Let's help these guys out.
Yeah, but he would have a robotic condom.
Hope for veterans. Hey, he would have some AI shit, huh?
I know. It'd be like...
A 3D printed condom.
What do you think about these drones, Jamie?
I think it's kind of depends on what you're like you and I can go buy a drone. I mean, it all depends.
Yeah, Mark's got one.
Yeah, it all depends on what you're like. I don't think anybody should be flying around and trying to, invade you or me or, I think it's wrong.
Yeah. There are a lot of them out there.
Yeah,
you seen some of these videos?
But dude, okay, we're getting in a rabbit hole now. So it's like the camera on that computer. Is it covered up with a piece of tape?
My work one is.
Why?
Well, because sometimes I forget to turn my camera off.
Well, okay, and then what are you doing that you don't want people to see at work?
I might be having a snack or something.
Do you really think people are that concerned about Kevin Batstone that they're going to monitor everything you do?
Absolutely. I have a reputation to uphold to the world here. Obviously, I'm on camera right now, Jamie.
Do you know how many times I've whacked off in front of my fucking laptop? And I've never...
0 times, Jamie.
Zero. Absolutely zero time. Because if I was to whack off
Jamie,
in front of my laptop...
0 times.
It's 2024. Why are you beating off to the laptop? We have these amazing devices with high-definition capabilities.
Well, because I'm old, and I'm still on the laptop thing. But anyway, if I was to whack off in front of my laptop, if I'm that important where the entire world wants to watch me whack off to, whatever porn...
Somebody probably wants to see it.
Yeah, I just don't understand
you
the paranoia.
You got that sexy claws looking...
I know, if I just had your eyes, I would...
Hawaiian shirt right now. But your beard is looking... so good.
It's pretty robust.
Yeah,
it's looking really good.
Yeah. It's looking pretty good, Jamie. I remember when you didn't have any gray. That's how long I've known your ass.
I know. It's been a tough 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when you died at that one time. You looked like Captain Morgan.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
it was so jet black. He looked like Captain Morgan. We were giving him so much shit.
It was the dumbest thing ever.
Whose idea was that?
Mine.
Until we make the mistake, we don't know.
I was I think people are being really... I've heard stories when people take showers, they turn their hot water up as high as they can because they put microchips in the water. I've heard... we could take this stuff really, really far.
Oh, we can go off the rails quick.
Yeah.
It's fun to talk about, though. It doesn't necessarily mean we believe or are promoting any of this. We're just discussing it. There's we talk conspiracy on here, are birds real? Have you heard that one?
Well, we have little Tyrannosaurus Rex swimming in the pond out front.
Did you see our dinosaur population out there?
Yeah.
Those are cool.
Yeah,
they shit everywhere, but
they're like flying rats, pretty much.
Yeah, what do you do with the geese?
No, they're not like flying rats because rats are mammals.
Oh, fuck. Here we go.
That would be more like a bat. They're
you started it.
Some mammals.
Okay,
versus
if we're going to talk about
descendant of
if
the
you want to be
dinosaurs.
all scientific about flying rats, I think a seagull is the most flying rat.
No, that's a
never
pigeon.
seen-
A pigeon.
No.
People consider pigeons like flying
No.
rats.
Have you ever seen like a fucking seagull? They're in every trash dump. You ever seen a seagull that like kills a rabbit and just swallows it?
No, they're like flying raccoons.
No, they're
And then the flying
rats.
rat is a pigeon.
Speaking of rats, have you seen the fucking video for the rat and the chicken getting a fight? It's like a real video. Dude.
Do you do the TikTok
And the
thing?
chicken wins.
Huh?
Doesn't the chicken like...
Oh, yeah, chicken like totally fucking murders.
Is it
Yeah.
a chicken or a rooster?
It was a
Well,
rooster.
yeah.
Yeah.
Chicken,
I mean,
rooster.
same kind of thing, except the rooster is kind of more powerful.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen that.
So what would you think, Kev? Because we disagree. Jamie and I disagree on this. Do you think that a pigeon is a flying rat or a seagull is a flying rat?
I would probably say the seagull only because it's more of a like it's like a buzzard. You know, like
Yeah,
a buzzard that eats shit.
wherever there's the shit,
But buzzards are really bad.
pigeons just hang around tall buildings.
I would say buzzards and ravens are way worse than a seagull as far as the shit that they'll eat.
Dude, seagulls literally are like trash dumps, any kind of like filth. They'll eat anything that they can swallow. I mean, it's like a rat.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, and they stink.
yeah. I mean, it's just.
I'm going to still say seagulls are raccoons and pigeons
Well, when I
are
say
flying
seagulls,
rats.
I'm not talking like you're going on a Florida vacation and there's just like, you got flying seagulls on the beach. I'm talking like you go to like the landfill over here off
Yeah.
the Gun Club Road. I mean, there's millions of like gulls. Okay,
They're
we call
there.
them gulls. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that's what they do. They congregate there. I mean, they're just like,
They
do.
They eat all the shit. Yeah,
I'm not
and the
denying.
waste.
I'm not denying that they're trash eaters.
Yeah, they're definitely trash
You
eaters.
know?
I still think like buzzards though, or ravens. You know,
no, they're like the opportunists. It's not like a rat. Rats aren't opportune. I mean, rats will just go after.
rats will eat anything.
Yeah, I
but
mean-
like buzzards, they kind of swirl around and try to find some shit to eat.
Buzzards are like the what do you call those people at like mortuaries and shit? The undertakers of the world. They clean up all the death.
That's what. Yeah, they eat all the they'll eat like rotting corpses and shit, and like rats that have been rotting on the fucking
Look at me, the
street.
bird expert.
I know,
I
how-
know nothing about fucking birds. Nothing.
We just bullshit about
You know,
everything.
it's just like
We've
I'm
covered
right, you're wrong.
We've covered a lot of ground already.
Yeah,
Zimbabwe,
yeah.
birds.
That's still just I don't understand that.
Yeah, right. We'll see. It's got you thinking. So
I mean, there's so much going on, but I'm really excited to have you back in, Jamie. When's
I'm
the
excited about
last
being
time I saw you in person?
Last
Was it
year.
your birthday?
Oh yeah, my 50th.
Was it your
yeah.
birthday or did like
no, it can't. No way it was that long.
April.
Because I saw you
Yeah,
fairly
you,
recently.
but when Arthur.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I go visit him.
Yeah.
Why are you giving me that look?
Well, I'm just saying, I went and
He's
visited
like
him.
looking at me like I did something wrong.
Arthur, he's seen me once since the last time
Yeah.
you saw him. I mean, it's not like it's like every week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I came to your house and we drank some non-alc seltzers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Killed it.
You know,
We partied hard, man.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
night. We were in bed by 8:45.
Yeah.
dude, I don't
Stayed
care.
up that whole extra
It's
15
awesome
minutes.
going to sleep at a reasonable hour and waking up feeling refreshed the next day. That never gets old to me.
See, even when I try to do that, though, if I get in bed early, I just lay there for hours.
I find I'm doing the same thing. Like, if I was going to bed at like 10 or 11, the alarm went up at 5 and I was up.
Right.
But now if I go to bed at 8 and the alarm goes up at 5, I'm like, fuck this. I just want to lay here.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, my I feel like my motivation isn't the same.
That's always when the bed is the most comfortable, is when you have to get up out of it.
Well, Kelly and I have like one of those sleep number beds.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
is it a king size?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, those rule.
It's so
They're expensive,
Dude,
but
it's
they're
so-
worth it.
Dude, it's so good.
Damn.
God, it's good.
That's a good sales pitch
Yeah.
right there for a sleep number.
Yeah.
Well, I remember my number was like a 72.
Yeah, what's your
Mine-
number?
Like 35 to 40.
Is that super soft?
Damn, you like it fucking...
It's not super size. It's like mediocre.
Well, 0 would be the softest, 100 would be the firmest,
Yeah.
so you can kind
So
of
it's like
gauge on that
mediocre.
scale
Okay.
alone. I like it a little firmer,
Yeah.
you know, but that's just me. I feel like the softer beds make my back hurt,
Yeah.
you know, because you kind of
I
like
can agree
you
with that.
kind of get
Right.
that, you know.
Well, it depends if you're like a side sleeper or
Which
a
I
back
am.
sleeper.
I'm a side sleeper.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
If I sleep on my back, I snore, and there's a
But you're sleeping alone, so do your snores wake you
yeah,
up?
they wake me up. I'm
Okay.
I'm like, oh shit.
My
Yeah.
snores wake me up too because it's usually Kelly waking me up.
Well, you know why men snore?
Same move.
You know why we
Oh
snore?
God.
Right? It's because our balls cover our asshole and creates vapor lock.
Pressure.
If you've known Kevin long enough,
You've
like,
heard that.
you've heard it
you've heard that dad joke at least
a
once.
bunch of times. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, you got to give the listeners something new on Christmas.
I don't know if I've ever said that on here.
Yeah, you have.
I can't
Well,
remember.
maybe not here,
Dude,
but
we've
I mean,
recorded. This is like 280.
Yeah, I know we did 280 of these fucking
This
things.
is
Can you believe that?
280,
I know.
Jamie.
So who's going to go back for 280 plus hours and see if you said that joke?
Somebody out there.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised with people.
I think Discussion Combustion should give somebody $1,000 if they can go back and find that.
Yeah. I'll do 100.
I'll match that. I'll go 250. If someone listening to this right now can find when I've said that before, any
And
episode,
send you like the exact
send me the timestamp.
frame and the exact time where you said
You
that.
you will have a lot of work to do, and if you do that, we will reward you.
Yeah.
I could give you hints right now, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, no, you don't want to.
The only hint is it may have been recorded
You know what,
where
forget-
this
forget-
guy lives. That's the only hint that I'm going to say.
Forget
I don't like
about
that.
the money.
That narrows it down.
Hey,
A free T-shirt or a baseball
know?
cap. People do ridiculous things for a T-shirt.
All right, we'll give away a DCPC T-shirt on
Yeah.
top of it.
If they can,
250 and a T?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
if you can find the episode where you said that joke again,
Dude, that's a lot of work.
yeah.
You got to do some serious work to find that.
Yeah. I'm pretty
Well,
sure
think
I don't know if he said
So you
it
guys
now.
had 280 shows,
Yeah.
This is episode 280 of Discussion Combustion.
right? So that's it's at least an hour, right? So it's 280 hours
Yeah.
plus.
Plus,
It's
some of them
weeks.
went.
It's weeks.
Yeah, I know.
weeks
I know
worth of
that when
listening.
I've been on here, we've went an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So
Some of them gone 2
Plus,
hours.
yeah.
That's a lot of material.
It
so,
is.
on that note, good luck.
good luck.
Good luck to you.
Good luck.
That's going to take some work.
And
is gonna-
I'll help you guys pay for that since it was my idea.
Hey,
Oh no.
I don't have any DCPC T-shirts, but
Dude, we should get you a
How do you
fucking
not have a
DCPC
DCPC
t-shirt.
dude, I have a cup
Yeah.
that I use almost like weekly,
and you have a
good.
lot of stickers.
and I have a lot of stickers which I put
that are
everywhere.
stuck.
Yeah,
Stuck stickers.
stuck sticker.
Yeah,
I-
it's a sticker that's stuck. It's not a fresh sticky. It's
I was,
a stuck
uh,
sticky.
No, I have fresh ones in my
You got
truck.
fresh stickies?
Yeah.
We don't even have fresh stickies.
we're out.
I forgot to order
I bet you I
those.
still have a stack
right.
like
I'm
this
sorry.
big
I still
everywhere I
gotta do
go.
that.
We'll get 'em.
Like a gas pump or something like that. Yeah, I put them on there all the time.
So I'll tell a story. I don't know if, Art, if I told him this. A couple of weeks ago, people know I do what I do for my day job. I'm out and about in the market. It's 1 p.m. I'm pulling into an area in Aurora. Get a phone call from Jamie. I'm like, Jamie never calls me at 1 on a fucking Tuesday.
Okay.
I'm like, what's going on, bud? He's like, hey, what are you, too cool for me or something? I just fucking saw you in traffic with your stupid DCPC sticker on your car. I'm like, oh, where were you?
I was
right behind him.
I was literally right behind you.
You did tell me about this.
Okay, I can't remember who I've told and who I haven't. That's what happens when you talk to a lot of people.
I was like honking, and Kevin, when he drives, is just like, he's got the mean East Coast look, like fuck the rest of the world. I'm on a mission.
This dude got a
And
lot
I'm
on
like-
his
I'm
mind,
like,
man.
I'm like,
I'm busy.
and he didn't even look. He's just like,
He's like fucking
Yeah.
dumbass honking over there. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
I
do they
probably
want?
had the tunes up loud, and I'm just like in my zone.
dude, when they make a Grumpy Men Part 2, you're gonna be like the lead character.
I could probably play it. I'm not as grumpy as I used to be.
Yeah.
I've calmed down a lot in my older age, Jamie.
You have, but I mean, you still. I bet you I could fire you up and.
You used to fire me.
seconds, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've gotten you fired up before, Jamie.
Oh, dude.
You remember that night?
Dude, it doesn't take much to fire me up, though. I mean, it really does.
Well,
No, you just got inebriated. That was the problem.
you know how many times you and I have been into it, Jamie?
Well, I mean, if we're gonna, dude, you and I have been into it like 1,000 times.
I mean, fucking.
I mean-
we've literally fought.
Yeah, I mean, when we've like,
Yeah, and that ankle injury. God damn it, guys.
when we,
I felt
no more of that.
I felt
okay?
like a fucking asshole.
I'm just remembering this shit too.
And then
I started the whole.
You guys
thing.
are so stupid.
no,
for
you
doing
didn't.
that.
No, I started.
I
the whole
started
thing.
it.
No, I started because I was jealous because you were playing guitar with somebody else. So I started talking
working through
shit.
some shit.
I know. So remember, you were like, I was like, oh, what are you guys going to call yourselves, Thomas Train? I was like sending all these text messages.
Yeah, he was
through
yeah,
the
but I
whole
reacted
practice,
to it.
right?
Yeah, that's
So
beta, Jamie.
Kevin,
I reacted to it though.
Yeah.
That's beta too, Kev.
I was beta.
Oh God.
I fucking drive
So
over to
Kevin,
Jamie's house.
comes to the house and just walks in, and I remember seeing the car, and I was like, "Hey, Kevin," what's up? And he just starts laying into it. He's like, "Listen here, motherfucker." That's Kevin's favorite fucking.
It is.
That's his go-to. Listen here, motherfucker. And he does this hook point thing, and I was like, "Oh hell no, you're not gonna watch." And of course, I was drinking.
And you were
He was-
recouping from a major ankle
yeah,
injury.
Yeah.
At this time,
So we
and
get into
felt brave
wrestling,
or some shit, like your
yeah.
ankle was healed, but it wasn't. What the fuck?
Yeah,
No,
we did-
I just got on my cast. I think it was in a
Yeah,
walking.
you were
video.
like
He had, like,
he was
Gumby
making
ankles.
like major progress, and then we get into it. I don't think we threw any fists at each other, but
No,
It was
but
like
we-
a scuffle.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Yeah.
even there. I was
No,
even
we
there.
were on the ground, and we were on the
stairs.
first landing
Yeah.
of the stairs. Yeah,
and
yeah.
and the girls were yelling, "Stop!"
oh my God! Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Jamie and I
yeah.
were over there, fucking, you fucking asshole, motherfucker.
How dare you fucking call me and this other guy out for
And,
playing
I'm
guitar?
not going to be Thomas the Train.
And then I leave, and Mike Cole walks up next. You're like, you fucking started this shit. You it was a fucking bad night.
Yeah, it was a fucking bad night. So Kevin fucking leaves, Mike leaves, yeah. I wake up the next morning, my ankle's purple, fucked up again.
And the first person that called me was Sam. And I was like,
Jamie's daughter.
she's like, what did you do? She was not happy with me. God bless.
But look at us now.
I mean, these are good stories. This is real life.
How many times have you and I have been nose to nose? I mean, it just happens. I mean,
I can
that's
only remember
family.
one
I mean,
time.
We're not going to agree on everything.
You came to my nose once. I've never went to your nose.
And which is really odd. And I'm not proud of that because I'm usually pretty passive. I don't like confrontation, but
Well, we were 10 feet tall and bulletproof then.
well, yeah.
Things
And
were-
I think we all had a bunch of different beliefs then, and I think we've all transitioned and matured, and
But you like to troll people, though, Jamie.
Everyone
I
everyone
will.
likes
Oh, yeah,
being
yeah,
in
yeah.
control.
No, he
I-
likes to troll.
No, I
troll.
listen.
Yeah, you were all trolling my brother, getting him all upset that one time.
Oh, when I told him take your dog and yeah.
Yeah, Eric didn't like that. And you were like, gay, you gay.
Well, yeah, but I
that's
say
just
that
a
to
Jamie
everybody.
But if you know
Yeah.
Jamie, it's
Yeah.
not. It's a harmless thing.
I give that a thumbs up, dude. If my post doesn't get a Jamie gay on it, then I didn't do something
Well,
right.
see, I don't really. I go on Facebook now for the reels because I like to video things. Very rarely do I go on Facebook anymore
And go through
just
people's shit?
Yeah, go through people's stuff because it's just
I remember that time you commented on a NASCAR thing with Jeff Gordon. You were like,
yeah. But dude, again, that was 10 years ago.
it was, but the NASCAR community came at you hard.
And that's before I really knew what Facebook was
it's
like. So-
very reactive of that community.
Yeah,
Hey,
and I
we're
was
passionate.
I can't remember if I called it gay or whatever.
You did. You said Jeff Gordon was gay.
Yeah, Jeff Gordon was gay or something
Which
like that.
we've been hearing that for
Oh
fucking
my
ever.
god, dude! I've never got so much hate mail in my entire life.
Yeah, Jamie used to he used to patrol me all the time about NASCAR. He's like, oh, what are you doing? But just watch them drive around, serve a bunch of hillbillies, fucking gay
I
sport.
just did it to my buddy and his wife. They did my buddy got a tattoo right here in his hand, and it's just the Harley symbol. It doesn't say
Yeah.
anything. It's just a Harley symbol. A dear friend of mine, and he sent that pic. He put that pic, and again I saw it and I was like, gay.
Did he react?
Yeah, and his wife was like, they give the happy, smiley, laugh because again, everybody just knows my comment.
Yeah, you'd have to know. It's you're not trying to.
But Sam's best friend Kumar or Kalel or whatever his name is,
he can't.
Is gay.
He's
And that's okay.
yeah, he's a gay guy.
Yeah, but he's cool.
yeah, he's
We've
like
had-
one,
we
he's
had no
like
problem
one of
with
the
gay community.
sweetest guys I've
Zero
ever met in my
issues.
entire life. And he did something years back, when him and Sam were in high school, and I said gay, and his whole family
Got upset at you?
got on Facebook and just read, and he literally got on Facebook and go, listen, it's Jamie, it's just what he says. I mean,
Yeah.
there is no offense there whatsoever.
I bet you didn't do that again.
No, I still do it.
Well, that's good. At least didn't. And for the record, he was at episode 200 when we did it live.
Oh yeah,
He came and supported the show. So
Yeah, dude, and you fucking engineered that bad boy. That was a wild night.
that was a crazy night.
did I?
You were running. You ran the board
ran
that
the
night.
board.
for our live event. Remember?
Jamie.
Yeah, but I didn't know Kumar was there.
He was there with Sam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was there with Sam. You were busy that night though. You were running the
Oh,
board.
Yeah,
for us.
man,
Sam
you had
was there, you
you had responsibilities. So you did a fantastic.
there was
job.
a
I know,
lot.
and I was sober. I was probably shaking.
There was a lot going
There
on.
was a lot we had to navigate through that night.
Yeah.
We got tested big time.
Yeah, this is like doing
Oh,
what
that
we're
was the
doing now
night
is
that your
way
guys'
easy.
friend got
Her album's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you guys are absolutely right. Yeah. I remember.
Yeah. No, we got all squared away and we made it through that night. We had like a mayoral candidate come up and
Oh yeah.
episode 200 was cool, man. That was cool. We were able to do that. But yeah, for folks,
I think you guys have done a lot of cool stuff. I don't think you guys give yourself a lot of credit for what.
Because we're just in it, dude. We don't understand what we're doing. We're just
Right.
doing it.
I know, but somebody
You know?
outside looking in, is like, wow, I mean, you guys are doing well enough to keep doing it.
well, we love it.
Yeah,
It's fun.
It's like it's like playing music. We love the Ridge Runners, but we just the timing of it wasn't right.
We were the Bridge Runner thing. We were too early.
I think
Or we were either too early or too late because you look at a lot of stuff that's going on right now.
Music's in a good place.
It's basically the same thing we were trying to do.
right.
you know.
Right. And the Ridge Runner stuff's still out there, and a lot of people do interact with it, and they like what we did.
Yeah, no, if you would have kept it going, it wouldn't have been too early, too late, you know.
Well, that was at a time where this was starting.
Well, and it's also hard to keep everybody else organized, because when you're doing a band, as I've learned, like there's a lot of moving pieces in there, and to keep everybody on the same page and motivated.
Again, you got to be very committed, and you got to be very disciplined, and you got to have the right people, and you got to have the right understanding.
Exactly.
And I've said this a lot. I don't care if you got a 4-piece band or a 6-piece band. You got to get all those characters.
Schedules aligned. People got girlfriends and kids.
Right.
And,
well, yeah.
You know.
Other than that, you just got to get all the egos. You got to get all the mindset. You got to get all that stuff on the same page.
That's difficult.
And yeah,
it is.
And you got to keep the creative process going. And Kevin and I mean, we love each. I mean, we're all brothers here. How many times at band practice where we would have like a 30-second spout, you know?
Where we just yell at each other.
Yeah, you know, because Kevin wanted to keep things true, and I didn't want to change tunings, and it's little things like that will just set you off because you feel like you work so hard and you take it personally.
Yeah, because we're pouring our heart and soul into it.
Yeah, you put so much, so you start taking it personally, and then when somebody questions that thing you're trying to do, it's offensive, and it's tough.
Yeah, it is.
It's really tough to make a band work. It's really tough.
I remember when we were writing, what song was it? One of the songs we were working on, I don't think we ever finished, and I was using a capo, and you fucking hate capos.
Oh, I hate capos.
He absolutely hates capos.
I have to like think what I'm doing and have to transpose everything and this and that. And
he's like, just take that fucking capo off and let's play it in goddamn E flat. I'm like, no, Jamie, it sounds cool in F.
That's not the way it was written. I'm like, fuck. You know, right now, my fucking hair and my arms stand up because it just doesn't make fucking sense. You know, but it made sense to him. You know. But,
yeah, I'd show up with these capo songs and he fucking hated it.
Yeah.
You know.
But again, he was the one that would present the song to the band, and he would spend all weekend learning it and then bring it back. And we're like, oh, well, just do it like this. And he's like, no, because I spent all weekend fucking doing it like this.
Yeah, no, Kevin and I have had some creative differences in this project, too.
You can imagine.
And it's always been interesting because with this one, like, look, with the band, there's 4 of you. So there's, like, a vote that you can do. But with us, if we're not on the same page, then it's just a fucking no-go.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
There's got to be some definitely good stories where the two of you just been like...
There's been times where, like I wanted to take one direction, he wanted to do something else, and, like, we were, like, not agreeing on it, and then we're talking long discussions about this shit.
Well, we always find a solution.
Getting it figured out.
Yeah. We've never really... Art and I really never butted heads that significantly during this project. You know, we get at each other a little bit and then we move past it.
I mean, there's times where we have to like stand up to each other.
Oh yeah,
where it's like I'm not going to let your opinion roll over mine right now.
Right.
And then we're both like discussing our opinions intentively. Like, but that's done respectfully. And honestly, we're blessed for that because you only really get those type of layers of a relationship when you've cultivated a years-long relationship, decades-long relationship.
It takes work.
You know, so that's why you and Jamie have got into it. That's why Jamie and I have got into it. You know, and like you should have some serious conversations with your friends that test the relationship, but you should be there for each other even if you don't agree. Because if you got people that were there for you and you show up on a Saturday to record the Christmas special with us, you know, you're here, Jamie, and you've always been there for us.
Well, yeah, and again,
you've always been a good friend, man.
Great friendships aren't people that sit there and fucking suck each other's ass cheek. I mean, great friends are like people that are going to sit there and look at you in the eye and go, "You're a fucking idiot."
Yeah.
You know, but
it's true.
When that argument's all over with, you know, you fucking cry a few tears, you fucking suck it up, you know, you get in a wrestling match, whatever, and a day later, an hour later, whatever it is, you know, you're right back on. I'm sorry, man, I was dumb. That was fucking stupid.
Yeah,
you know?
And I think men are much better at that.
Oh, absolutely.
Than women. I think women are just they hold grudges for a long period of time, whereas men were like, okay, you know, let's move on, let's find a solution.
Yeah, I have no doubt that the three of us could go out and have like a total WWE fucking match right now and just like beat the piss out of each other, and an hour later we'd be crying on each other's shoulders and going, man, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I've known guys that they didn't know each other at all, and then they fought each other over some stupid reason, and then became best friends.
Well, look at the Matt Borman story.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know if I ever told that one on air. We're gonna have to give another reward.
Eric, the New Year story?
Yeah.
Fucking Arthur was the first one to call me fucking upset with me going, what the fuck happened? He knows all about that.
You don't remember this?
I thought he was going to come over and kick my ass because he thought I had. I was like, listen, bud.
No, Arthur's had my back since day one.
Yeah, I mean, that had nothing to do. Yeah, Arthur knows all about that fucking story.
Well, you were one of the first people I called. So Matt Borman, R.I.P. He's one of the greatest friends I ever had. I'm trying to remember what year it was. I think it was 2010 into 2011 or 11 into 12. It was one of those New Years. I'll just say 2012. We're doing what we always do. We're partying at your old place where we all got together, and Borman and I started getting at each other. We didn't know each other that well. We were kind of testing the waters, you know, because I know he was, a friend of a friend, and I was like, who is this guy? He's kind of talking shit. And then we got into it, and I remember looking away, and I got punched, blasted in the face, completely blasted in the face, bleeding on your carpet. Teeth got all fucked up. They're still fucked up to this day. And, yeah, that's what happened. And you kicked him out. You're like, get the fuck out. You're out of here,
Yeah, but again, I thought it was like a...
Wasn't it over fucking
No, I
sports?
thought
No, it wasn't over sports.
I thought it was just like a two guys obviously.
We were testing each other.
Well, and again, there
That
was
happens.
never. I mean, back then there was only time you're sober is when you're sleeping. If you're sober,
And if you sleep.
Yeah, and if you sleep. So it was supposed to be like a slap boxing thing.
Oh.
That's what I thought.
And it
So
got
we're all,
carried away.
It got
yeah,
carried
we were
away.
all. I
Yeah.
mean, literally, I was in the background going, ha ha ha! Look at these two idiots, and all of a sudden, Kevin falls down. I didn't see a fist. I didn't see anything. Kevin falls down, and then he's bleeding out of his mouth. I mean, I left that apartment with the stain on the carpet.
Yeah.
So I'm like, Matt, what the fuck are you doing? Nobody knew Matt real well then. I think it was a week.
I mean, I did.
Yeah,
You-
well,
you
yeah,
knew
you
him
did.
better,
You
yeah.
guys grew up,
Yeah.
But then I was like, Matt, you
look,
got to get the fuck out.
but he was a wily cat.
He was
I
wild.
know, and
He wanted to have fun. He wanted to make noise, and he had a big energy. And he would always want to fight people, too.
Yeah.
Like, even before you met him, Kevin, and all this other shit, like all the things we did back in the day. Like,
And he could scrap.
He
Yeah,
would
But
always,
there was
he would
no
always
fight.
want to.
I thought it was just a slap boxing thing. I mean, there wasn't even a debate. Again, we were drunk.
We were.
Yeah.
It was.
We were. I just remember
I'm not blaming. But yes, you're absolutely right, Arthur. We figured out who Matt was after that evening.
Well, yeah, but
again, we didn't judge him after that. It was over.
But he was one of the most loyal people.
That's what I was going to say.
yeah.
Once you,
So
and
the story
he just
goes
wanted
further.
to fit in, and we would fucking just fuck with him and fuck with him and fuck with him.
He just wanted to be part of the club.
Yeah.
He wanted everyone to love him. And so, I remember getting up off the floor. I tried to go after him. I was being held back by whoever was there. And you kicked him out. So the next day, Arthur's like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, you called me and you woke me up and
It was your place.
I know. You were like, what the
Like,
fuck's
you're
going
in
on?
control. Like,
I'm
what are you
I'm
allowing to
I don't know.
happen?
I didn't know anything, but I didn't even know it was that serious. I remember telling Kevin, I was like, dude, you'll be all right, dude. It's just like a barroom brawl. You'll be fine. I didn't know he had to go and get his jaw relocated and teeth fixed.
Dude's like spending money at the dentist
Yeah,
and
I
shit.
didn't know.
He's,
I
like,
didn't even
spending
know
money.
it was that. I mean,
Yeah, but
again,
here's the thing.
We were all like, that was a period in our lives where we were all just like constantly hammered.
We were.
I don't
It was a
remember.
little foggy.
Completely
Yeah,
wasted.
I remember. I mean, if you and I were like watch fight now, you can literally hear punches in a face. I mean, it's a sound. I don't remember hearing that sound.
Yeah.
So Boardman hit you with one hell of a slap.
Yeah.
He got me good, obviously. I mean, teeth came out.
Wait, do you feel like he open-handed that and fucked your teeth up with that, or was it a
I think
balled
it was.
fist?
I think it was a closed fist. From,
You think so?
from what I remember, I just remember looking
Well, yeah,
away.
I mean,
and
he's got teeth that are fucked up. His jaw was fucked up.
Yeah, how are you gonna do that slapping?
So the story goes further. So Matt finds out that I need medical attention, and he came over to my house and he handed me $1,000, and he said, I
shit.
hope this covers it.
But again, we go back to
Most people would never do that.
Yeah,
and then we
that's
became
guys.
great friends.
Yeah, that's what guys do. Yeah, you and Matt were like inseparable.
We
for
got
After
really
that,
really
yeah.
close.
Yeah.
We would go to NASCAR races together. He helped me fix my truck
Yeah, you guys
with his money.
Yeah, you guys would jump fucking roundabouts. Yeah, I mean,
We were crazy. I partied hard.
Yeah,
with
you
Matt
two
Borman.
were best friends for a while. Like you guys were like Bonnie and Clyde. and
Yeah,
shit.
he would always crash my couch or whatever, and yeah, we became great buddies after that. So piggybacking off that the guy's story, yeah, you beat the shit out of me, and then we became bros.
Boardman never fucking saw DCPC, man.
I know.
It didn't exist yet.
I know he would have fucking loved this. He would have been the biggest supporter.
Well, to
yes,
to our boy Boardman.
Boardman.
Cheers.
He was a great man.
We are honored to have his stuff recorded. Though I have his voice, I have his laugh.
I wrote. We have that song I wrote with him.
Yeah, we have
Yep.
all that stuff. I
That
mean,
was
we
a sad song.
It is very sad.
we
It's a
can't
sad song.
access it right now because the computer, but we have it on the hard
I have it on my
drive.
phone.
So yeah, I mean, we have all that stuff
Yeah.
from everybody in that era. Which thank God we had that recording stuff.
We recorded everything.
Yeah, we recorded.
We should have started the podcast then.
yeah,
But
I mean,
who would have knew?
Who knew?
nobody.
But we would try to do like goofy shit. We would start
Oh, yeah,
recording
we'd
you, me, and
start
Mark.
it was like a newscast. Remember
Right.
we do like commercial? Yeah.
And I'd
we
come
had
in-
an idea, but again, it was just drunken ideas. You know, it was just dude,
Just
we were-
having fun.
Got a
I know,
little drunk
we were
last
farting
night.
in the mic. Yeah.
Having
Got a
having
little
fun.
drunk last. Dude, do you know like 10 years after you found that song, it became popular?
Yes. I
Which
always
is
find
crazy to me.
I always find these gems that end up blowing up.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
pretty much every artist I follow,
I remember hearing that song like 10 years after. I was like,
it finally blew up.
yeah, we were listening to this song like a long.
And you and
fucking
Mark were
time
making
ago.
fun of it.
That's because it's like every
It's
song back then started.
Right.
I got a little drunk last night. I mean, that was every song.
That was country in the 2010s.
Yeah.
Country music was all the same. You know, mud on the tires.
Yeah.
You know,
Got a little mud on the tire. Yeah, it was
it's all the
shit.
same
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
You know, taking her to dance tonight.
Yeah, it was all the same shit, you know.
Country music's in a better place now, I think, with guys like Cody Jinks and Warren Ziders. I know I send you a lot of stuff. You know, when I find something cool, I'm like, oh, Jamie's got to hear this.
Yeah, between you and my buddy Jason,
And then you don't respond and upsets
who's like
me.
a hardcore death metal guy, and Kevin's like a country western guy. I can't keep up. It's like bling, bling, bling. You know,
At least you know I'm thinking of you, buddy.
what's that?
At least you know I'm thinking of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but that's being a music fan, you know, and there's just some stuff out there that, again, you're going to discover something that's going to be huge.
Well, I already know which way Jamie's going to go on the Would You Rather from a few weeks ago. Would you rather give up music or TV and film?
Oh, that's a dumb question.
Yeah, it's
I already
pretty
knew
stupid.
where you were going to go with it.
Yeah,
We've had
you're
people-
giving up music, obviously.
He's like, huh?
Dude, I don't watch TV and film now. I, mean,
I don't either.
for sure.
Music, like, dude, you
But
could
you
watch.
just finished Yellowstone.
Yeah.
You're always
I know.
that's
I'm all
what
about
you're talking
Yellowstone.
about.
Yeah. You
See,
know,
he is too.
And dude, well, I don't even want to get
You're
on
like, I don't
Yellowstone
watch
because
that
I've
stuff.
never
Like,
been
you
so
just
disappointed
finished-
in the last show in my entire life. But
We can talk Yellowstone.
when you can literally walk in my house on any afternoon, remember I told you, it's like a guy just wants to come home and spend an hour. What album do you think I'm listening to?
Book of Shadows.
Yes, it still plays every day in my house.
That's amazing.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
And you still don't get sick of it.
No.
It's one of the greatest albums ever written.
Yeah.
For
I mean, I literally put Zakk Wylde, Book of Shadows, the first one,
1996.
on every day. I may not listen to the entire album, but until I come home and have my
For
coffee.
how many years?
Since I've known
17.
him.
Since the album came out?
No, because I got to be honest, I wasn't a Zakk Wylde fan when he first came out. I became
Okay.
a Zakk Wylde fan when he was playing with Ozzy. And then I started reaching, I think the Book of Shadows came out in 94 or 90.
That sounds, somewhere around there.
Yeah, 93. But anyway, yeah, I mean, ever since I've known
All of us.
Kevin, I mean, that album was, probably 5-6 years old then.
Well, you've got the Zakk
Yeah.
Wylde tattooed on you, don't? Isn't that the bullseye?
Oh, yeah, the bullseye.
Yeah.
Right here, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I've just, it's my soundtrack of every day.
How you looking on your pour over there, Jamie?
I don't know if I it's so tough to pick one album that I would like. God, if I had to pick one record, it would have to be Dierks Bentley's first album, his self-titled album. If I had to pick one, not his newer shit, his first record that came out.
I have to admit, every time I hear Dierks Bentley, and I didn't even think of Dierks Bentley until I met you.
Yeah, but I got you into him. He writes great music.
Yeah.
His older stuff's way better. Sorry, Dierks, I love you, and we're sorry to your tour manager.
I don't know what happened to him lately. I don't know what he's doing lately. I mean, he's an icon in country music now because he's been around, but I honestly think his later stuff kind of fell off. But I can say the same thing about Zakk Wylde. You take some of his heavier albums, the last 3 albums,
Well, here's the thing.
I can't even listen to a whole Zakk Black Label stuff.
There's good
the
shit on
thing,
there, though.
Is artists will be artists and fans will be fans, and fans like a specific part of that artist's career. So the artist is doing their passion the whole time, and what people like, they like, and so that's kind of how I think about all.
I think the thought process to that though is like, you go to Dierks Bentley, you go to Zakk Wylde, and it's all the same kind of era. But I don't know much about Dierks Bentley, but Zakk Wylde got sober. I mean, and
Dierks did too.
yeah, I feel once Zakk Wylde got sober, I'm
Soberer.
not saying that he shouldn't have got sober, but I think his music, I think that the spark and the flame. I mean, he's a great guitar player. He knows it, but the way he writes music, it just became stagnant.
Well, you got to remember, like the 1919 Eternal album, which I think was one of the heaviest, like Berserkers. I mean, smoke and trip and drink and
Yeah.
you know.
Oh, that's one
Yeah.
of your favorite songs.
it's heavy.
You love
Yeah.
it.
It's in your face.
I mean, it's kind of dirty and dark too.
Berserker.
Well, yeah, you take like that album. You take the
Shot to Hell.
Shot to Hell. I mean, yeah, you take all that older stuff, in the early 2000s, and yeah, it was incredible. But you take the stuff from like, fuck, now you're making me think years. But I mean, in my opinion, Zach Wilder's still my guitar hero.
Yeah.
But the albums that he's put out on Black Label Society, even his like Book of Shadows #2.
It was decent.
Yeah, I mean, I think he was. I mean, it's like the Miller stuff he put up, but I still don't think it had the same.
You could say the same about Metallica, though, right? Everyone.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, absolutely.
Everyone
I mean,
loves Kill 'Em All, Ride the Lightning.
everything. Everybody loves everything from Metallica up till the Black Album, and then it falls off. If you're an old fan, but from the Black Album again, they've made as many fans fallen off.
Absolutely.
That's what makes Metallica great.
And they're tremendous musicians. And I mean, everyone hates Lars for the Napster thing, whatever.
I mean, he was just trying to get his.
He was trying to protect the rights to music.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean-
and that was a new realm at that
Right.
time.
Yeah,
Like,
and
how do you navigate that?
I'm not gonna dog the guy for that. He created
People
this
probably
stuff.
don't even know what the fuck Napster is anymore.
We're old.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, is it even a thing anymore?
No, dude, it's not a
People
thing.
don't even know what that is. They're like,
Yeah, I
Napster,
mean-
what? It had the coolest Fox-looking
I
envelope
can
I've ever
admit
seen.
when Napster was like right at its peak, I stole so much music.
We all did.
I downloaded so much stuff and recorded it on blank CDs and.
You'd get your Sharpie out and write the shit on
Oh
there.
yeah. I thought it was like the greatest thing ever. So that's why Lars it wasn't just Lars.
No, but he
Lars
kinda
made like
pioneered it.
forefronted the movement.
Yeah.
But I mean, there was a lot of bands out. I mean, that's their well-being. That's their job.
Well, I know Steven Tyler was pretty vocal about it
Yeah,
as well.
I mean, nobody likes to put their heart and soul out there and and put all this money into something and not get paid. I mean, that's why
No, I
people
get it.
do stuff.
I totally understand
You
it.
do what you love and you want to get paid for it. I mean, that's why you guys do the podcast. That's why everybody does what they do. We got to make a living.
But you do it because you love it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because life is not about money.
No.
It's important. We need to have it. But if you can sustain and enjoy, that's the biggest
Yeah,
thing.
but I mean, if you and Kevin, you have Discussion Combustion, if this just took off and people were just like downloading all your guys' like episodes without you guys knowing it and putting it on their forums and you guys weren't getting paid, I mean, it's insulting. It's like
like
This is our show.
people making money
Yeah,
off
Off
of
our
our stuff.
clips. And a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
you
could
know,
be just, and they wouldn't even know they're doing it. Let's say a guy like me is like, oh, I really like this podcast, so I'm going to share it. So 10 million people look at my share, and then all of a sudden, if you're on YouTube, you start making money on it. Like, wow. All I got to do is like
Share their shit.
wait another year for another 12 episodes or 52 episodes or whatever, and I'm just going to put it on my forum.
and that happens every day. People
Yeah.
ripping off content,
Yeah.
making their own clip videos. You know,
Not saying you guys wouldn't love that, yeah, spread it out, but you're going to make 25 cents, I'm going to make 75 cents.
yeah, getting undercut.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a lot. How do you control that though? I mean,
You
how
don't.
you can't. There's nothing you
Nowadays,
can
it's
do.
really hard with digital and
And the AI shit.
yeah,
I mean,
it's really
it's
so
getting
I
rowdy.
I can understand where Lars was going with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's earned a lot of the people's respect back, though.
Yeah.
Like Saint Anger came out. We all know how that record went. That was James Hetfield's first sober album, right? After coming off partying his ass off in the '90s, he writes this sober album. People think it's a joke. I mean, Lars sounds like he's beating on a fucking trash can on his drums on that record, right? And so they lost a lot of credibility with their fans with that record. People were like burning it in the street and shit.
Damn.
That was not good PR for Metallica in 2003.
Yeah, but there's people that love that album.
Well,
Again, you could take as many people that burned the album. They gained people. I mean, Metallica's not even a band anymore; it's a corporation.
it is.
I mean, they can Metallica can like show up and go, I don't like the color yellow, and they're going to make $1 million.
Yeah,
I
pretty
mean,
much. They put the iconic M on it
Yeah.
and market the hell.
Yeah.
They marketed it brilliantly at the time. Think about it. They kind of changed the way merchandise was sold at shows in the 80s. People would wear the Kill 'Em All shirt, and they loved it. They created a lot of that.
Yeah, I literally think Metallica is like the biggest music act in the world.
I mean, I could agree with that.
Yeah.
When it comes to longevity, like for doing it for 40 years, yes.
Yeah.
I think current state where music is currently, Taylor Swift, I think, kind of holds that.
Yeah,
Well, Taylor
that's-
Swift, like now, if she can
Yeah.
do it for the next 40 years, yeah, fair enough.
She'll be bigger than Metallica.
But I think Metallica right now is, if Taylor Swift could pay Metallica to open up for her,
Oh, that'd be bad. I would go to that.
God bless.
I just wouldn't spend 18
But
grand.
even Taylor Swift can't afford that.
You know, she paid.
Yeah, she could. You know
She
how much
would,
money
though.
she just made
She's-
on this
she's
tour,
worth
bro?
She's not going to do that, though.
She's
Oh
worth
my
a
God.
she's worth
because
$1 billion.
she's a fucking dumbass. She wouldn't even think that deep in to.
I will say one thing
I
about
don't
Taylor, being that it's the season of giving, and not my favorite. You know, I'm not really a Taylor Swift fan. I'm not a Swiftie, and I don't want to see her at the football games. But I'll give credit when credit's due. And she gave back $192 million to her entire touring group, the truck drivers that haul the equipment. She set all those guys up with millions of dollars, their families, and so
That's
for that,
awesome.
I give her a shout out.
Well, and also she's a great songwriter too.
She
like
is.
She writes other people's songs. Like lyrically, there's a reason why she's captured this current position.
She had to
that
earn
she's
it.
in.
She wasn't handed much.
Yeah, no,
but,
she's
I mean,
talented. She's talented.
She's not the only person out there. Look at Lady Gaga. How many songs has Lady Gaga fucking?
Yeah, but she's gotten more
wrote
into
for
acting
people?
now. I feel like.
Bob Dylan and Bruce Springsteen. When it came to the late '60s through the early '80s, I mean, they wrote more music for everybody than I mean, it's music. So you got to move forward. Kind of like where music's going. And again, I'm not taking it. I mean, I was a musician. I mean, I'm not a Taylor Swift fan. I think there's more personal and political reasons why I'm not Taylor's.
I
but,
agree.
Got to give credit where credit's due.
Yep.
I'm personally, I'm not a big Michael Jackson fan either.
Yeah, but
Legend.
I mean,
talent is talent.
I know. Michael Jackson song comes
know?
on the radio, I'm going to listen.
Billie Jean, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to listen to it. So,
All right, well, it's time.
Is it time for gifts?
It's time for the gifts.
All right, let's give Jamie his gift first.
Yes, guest is first. It's a Merry Christmas, and
It's nothing life
here,
changing, Jamie.
hold it up, Jamie.
I know,
hold it up a
but
little
you
bit.
guys said not to squeeze it.
Yeah, don't
Well, you said,
don't squeeze it.
Well, I want to squeeze it now because we're about to open it.
You can squeeze it now.
All right, you can squeeze it if it's not going to give it away.
God damn it! Same thing happens every morning.
All right,
Let's
it's
see what we got.
Christmas time. It is Christmas time.
Oh, wait.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it started.
Yeah. This if you know Jamie, he likes gag gifts, right?
Yeah.
And so it was short notice. We had him coming on. I'm like, what can I find this guy that's just going to be silly and outlandish that we
Oh,
could
it's
find?
perfect.
And
Attention, the bullshit meter has detected major BS. Confirmed, that's definitely some bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then it does different ones. Hit it again.
Bullshit! Bullshit!
Oh, I like that one.
Bullshit! That's bullshit. You gotta be kidding me. That's 3 gallons of bullshit in a 2-gallon bucket. Bullshit is toxic. Bullshit is toxic.
This is good. This is good. This is good.
And I think it was a perfect gift for him.
Bullshit is toxic.
Nice.
Oh, no, you get it back some bullshit.
That's great.
Don't bring that over here. That's bullshit.
Bring that over here.
Seriously? Bullshit.
Nice.
All right, nice.
That
All
was
right,
fun.
Kev, you're
Okay,
next.
okay.
No, that was good. You're next.
I might
Kev.
All right, you
pass
want me to
that.
go
I
next?
might
Yeah,
pass that
get
on
that
to my
ho
dad.
ho ho.
All right, I'm going in. Art got me something. I don't know what it is. My dad used to always like to try to guess. I'm not going to be like Pops. I'm just going to
You just give me one guess.
something NASCAR related.
No.
I mean, you said give you a guess.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone knows I love NASCAR.
A table pussy.
A pocket pussy? I don't know if I need one. Oh,
It's car related.
okay, all right.
It
Oh,
is car
yeah.
related.
It's the Hoonigan Mustang,
Yeah.
the one that did the Pikes Peak hill climb. Fucking Ken Block, solid lad. Let's see, hold it up for the viewers here.
Here you go.
That's
Yeah.
pretty fucking cool. That
Yeah.
you know exactly where this is going.
That's the RC too, man. You could drive that bitch.
oh shit!
Wow, the excitement just went to a whole new level.
It is. It's got the thing.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's the RC, bro. You can drift it.
100
It goes up to 4.5 miles an hour.
4.5 miles an hour. It's faster than your car.
Hey, come on, man. Listen here, Jack. That's right on this piece of paper. Yeah, 100-foot range, dude. Yeah, we're gonna have to play with this when we get
Hell
done
yeah.
recording. That's
Hell yeah.
cool.
I was excited about
All
that.
right, brother
All right.
Blue Eyes, what do you got?
Arthur
All right.
is up.
All right, my
Merry
turn for
Christmas.
the gift. Let's see what we got here on this Christmas special.
That's fun.
It is fun. All right, what is this about to be?
Yeah, I got excited when I located this.
Oh, fuck yeah!
What is that?
I'm for that.
It's the A10.
Okay.
Oh, nice. You into airplanes?
Dude, the A10.
It's the Thunderbolt.
I got a crush on the A10, bro. This thing been around for so long. They want to retire this plane. They can't retire it. There's nothing. This thing is so epic. The A10 model. I'm excited about
It's
this.
the Warthog too, so it's got the mean face on it.
Oh yeah.
Arr.
I'm excited about
Look, it
this,
comes with a
dude.
stand too, so you can display it like it's taken
Oh
off.
no, this is dope. This is dope.
And when I saw it, I was like, "That's
Nah,
the
that's
perfect
dope,
Arthur
dog.
gift."
That's dope. This is dope.
This was some good gifts, guys.
It's some good shit.
That's
It's
the-
not bullshit.
The bullshit meter has detected major BS.
Kelly's gonna hate that thing.
You should bring that to work and just fucking be like, "This is some bullshit."
Yeah, I can't wait.
Oh man, that is
That was a
too
good gift giving session, guys.
Thank you all.
That was fun.
I'm so grateful for the two of you. So grateful.
So I want to
Same.
cheers you guys. I mean, you guys are obviously, long friendship
Yes.
that
Years.
will
So
never
fortunate.
end. And
So fortunate.
for the fact that you guys invite me, to come and create chaos on you guys.
People love when you come on.
Yeah.
Your show. I mean, dude, this is a good thing. Let's just keep going, and let's find some other shit to talk shit about. So, I mean, that's what makes it great.
Yeah.
Talking shit.
That's the whole point of
does.
it.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of it.
It's the discussion combustion, baby.
Yeah, just sitting around a table and having whatever beverage your choice is and talking shit.
I have one more subject though
Okay, let's do it.
that we started off, off air, where you were talking. Well, some came up about vaginas, which I know is like really weird. About between us, But I just recently watched where they said when you meet a woman, the size of her mouth is literally symmetrically the same size of her vagina.
I don't see how that could be possible.
You gotta be kidding me. That's 3 gallons of bullshit in a 2-gallon bucket.
Has to be. I mean, so you're saying that the orifice of her mouth.
Wait, what is the relevance of this statement?
I don't know.
like why are you bringing
Well,
this up?
I mean, think of, I mean, look at Kevin right now, and when he talks, is that the size of a vagina or a labia?
But he's not.
But I'm not a woman.
Yeah. So he doesn't.
Did you want me to go find the janitor lady and
Did you not
have her
learn
say
anything from
hi?
Matt Walsh?
No, but what's the? Okay, so it's an interesting statement, but like,
I'm still confused about
okay,
it.
so you're saying
I
that
don't understand what's so fucking.
that it matches in size on a female mouth and private part. So
Now, are we talking the vulva, the opening, or
I'm talking about the whole,
the entire vagina?
Yeah, the whole fucking picture. If you were to take Arthur's lips and like that, that's a vagina.
That's very interesting. I've never thought about this a day in my life. And I've thought about a lot of things on this topic.
And I also found
I
out.
don't think this is. Where did you read this? I don't
I
think
also
this is true.
found out that the same skin that is on your lips is the same skin that is on the lips of a vagina.
That I could maybe understand a little bit more. That one, it might be true.
Okay.
Or like your sphincter is related to something else. I don't know.
So are we talking?
Bullshit is toxic. That bullshit is toxic.
That could be some toxic bullshit.
It's toxic. That bullshit.
So are we taking a vote? Like, we think?
I don't know. I'm just saying what I fucking read.
Where did you read
See,
this?
Jamie, look, like when we get guests on this show, we like tell them like, hey, if you have something important that you want the people to hear about, like if you feel like you have a message you want to share with the world to hear, you would be great on our podcast. And so this
So
is
I'm like, oh,
this is the
no, wait a
subject
minute.
that you have is the mouth the same size?
It literally, like, I mean, I've been thinking about it. I mean, just turn your head sideways. Is that the same size of a vagina?
It could be. I don't know. I got to do more research on
Okay,
this.
I'm gonna say no, and here's the reason why. Is
So
because-
Arthur
let's
is
just-
calling.
I'm calling. I'm calling bullshit, and it's because I'm gonna talk about childbirth now. Okay.
We all know where this is going.
Okay, that's
You-
all I needed to
you
say.
brought it up.
That's all I needed to say. It's not the same.
I mean, that's a good counter argument.
It's not.
So do you
it's
think
not
of it?
the same?
So you're saying a vagina is bigger in your mouth or smaller than your mouth?
Well, it could certainly
I'm
get
saying
bigger.
I'm saying it's probably base, it's like normal size is probably smaller, but it has the capability to grow larger than the mouth.
Yeah.
So it's obviously way different than the mouth, and just it cannot be compared.
No, I'm just saying the size. I'm not saying the function is the fucking same. Jesus Christ. I mean, yeah, you're not going to puke you're not going to puke a watermelon out of your mouth. I mean, yeah, I understand that. You know, I'm just saying the size of your mouth.
Where did you hear this?
I watched it on a fucking video. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm asking you. I'm just saying
I think that's bullshit.
Let's look it up. We need like
How do
a
we look
Joe
it up?
Rogan Jamie, like on a fucking TV screen. Look this shit up right now.
All right, we can. Well, I mean, I'll look it up.
Kev's giving it a look.
I'm going to Google it.
Interesting subject.
I'm just sitting there because now I'm just like fascinated at your mouth's going, if that was like vertical, would that be a vagina?
You're looking at my mouth like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Would that be a vagina? And I'm like, yeah,
It could be.
yeah.
It could be.
It could be.
It could
But
be.
it isn't.
No
right.
shit. I know it's not a
So
vagina.
here's what AI spit out. AI runs the world now. No, human lips are not the same size as a vagina.
No, it's not the question.
Is the mouth the same size as like a vagina?
All right, hang on.
Let
me,
symmetrically the same,
Wait, okay, so are we talking open mouth? Like,
No, I'm talking like, okay, if you're just
I
like,
still said no. I changed it to mouth.
Yeah. Jamie,
no, listen.
That's bullshit.
No,
let me hit
listen,
this fucking thing.
I really want.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I already hate that fucking thing. Now listen. Now if your mouth was just like this
No, I get what you're saying.
with a landing strip, would that look like a vagina?
It might look like one, sure. But
Is it the same? Is it like the the first time you see a vagina, would it be this big or smaller or bigger, or we're just talking like symmetrically, the size.
this is interesting Christmas Day talk, Jamie. I'm going to say no. That's my position. Whether AI say.
Why would you ask AI? What do they know?
No, when you just type it in the Google, it gives you an AI, like what AI says.
Google scans everything and comes up with an AI result.
Yeah, that's the top. Everything that you search in Google, if you're reading the top result,
Did you
that's
say symmetrically?
Yes.
AI driven.
Yes. So.
Well, what about the nerves in the lips and the nerves?
Well, now we're
in the
getting
lips?
technical. Now you're getting too technical.
Well, I'm curious. I want to know. I'm asking you guys.
I'm saying.
What do you think? We're the experts?
It's two different things. This is two different
Discussion
things.
combustion. I mean,
This is way two different things.
It's two different things.
Yeah. There might be some women out there that have symmetrically sized lips to lip ratio. It probably exists.
But not every single one.
Yeah.
There's no way.
so do you think your mouth is big for a vagina?
If,
guess
if
I'm wondering.
if my mouth was a vagina, would I consider it big?
Yeah.
Más grande? I mean,
Oh, God.
yes. Yes, I would consider my mouth a big
I would
vagina
consider mine
if
really
it
hairy.
was.
Yeah,
I would consider mine like a 70s
Why
like
am I-
porno
Jamie?
vagina.
Yeah, we'd have to whistle through the wheat field on that some bitch. And
Merry Christmas, everybody.
this is the last episode of the year. This is it for 2024, Jamie.
This is it.
We're
This is
going to
it.
leave the viewers wondering about vaginas and lips.
I'm telling you, I think there's something there. Because now I'm curious. I've never looked at my girlfriend and seen her smile and then went, oh, yeah. I mean, I've never done it.
But you're thinking about
You're
it.
going to do it now.
Oh, yeah, now I'm like,
Yeah. Look.
damn,
You're
I don't know.
going to get
shit.
the measuring tape
Yeah.
out. You're going to really go to work on this.
Yeah, I'm like, is that a duck face?
Yeah, no, there's honestly, dude, there's a way that you can do this and make it fun and make it playful.
You could.
And like I
Arthur
would
trying
really
to, put a moral factor to
no,
it.
there's
Like,
no moral factor.
This would
we
help
can
your
figure
sex
this.
life out so much if you would just do this.
No, you can figure it out. That shit's great. That's a great button.
We're gonna keep that
That's
here.
a great button.
We're going to keep it here.
No,
That's-
you can't keep
I'm
that
going
here.
to keep that here.
No,
and I'm
no,
going to
no.
watch the next episode.
No, we
and
have PTSD
and then-
with that.
And then when the next guest comes in and you guys are talking, you're going to go,
That thing's awesome.
That's bullshit.
That thing is awesome.
That's hilarious.
You're going to have to take it.
No, you can't leave.
I'm going to take it. Yeah.
Yeah, you
have to.
can't. You can't leave that here.
You got to take the thing to
That's
work.
disrespect.
Kelly's gonna hate it by the end of the night. You know, anytime she says something that you
Just
just
keep it in your pocket. Don't let her see the button. Okay? Can I just ask that?
I'll just like touch my dick and then like,
Yeah.
same bullshit.
Yeah.
oh man.
And on that note, Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for everybody's support here. Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa,
Whatever holiday
everything.
you celebrate, just celebrate family.
Make
and
sure
Yes.
you look at your wife's smile.
Yes.
You may learn something.
And it's okay to normalize these kind of conversations, guys.
Yeah.
That's part of the fun. You know, you do it respectfully, tactfully. Everyone in the room's in agreement or disagreement. You just do it in a fun way.
I wonder what the male equivalent would be, and that's a great question for next time. Discussion Combustion will be back in 2025.
We got a banger of a year coming.
It was so great having you on, Jamie.
I think
we love you so much,
the
man.
male equivalent is your thumb.
No, I don't.
Soft.
Maybe there might be something to that. I don't know. That's we're going to carry this on more off of air. I want to thank Jamie for being here. I love you, man.
Thanks for having me on, guys. I love you.
We're going to see you soon. We're going to get you back on the air.
Yeah.
Let's not make it a fucking year before I see you again.
No, let's do that for sure.
We need to, we need to do that. So, viewers, we love you. No Happy Friday this week. Enjoy your new year. If you're going to drink, don't drink and drive. Be responsible, and we love you. Be good to yourselves.
You deserve it.
So dumb.